Hello everyone and welcome back to Austin Plays, where today we've got a very different video than we usually do, but I thought it'd be interesting considering it is very interesting to me, and I actually really was excited to do this video because as a person that has just I started playing this game a few months ago and I've grown to really like it, and I've practically played every killer and played against every killer, so I know the ins and outs of all of them. So I have here's a tier list. So we got the first, obviously, broken, very good. Usable, which is like I'll use them from time to time just to level them up. Very good is like I'll choose to use them. Meh is, do I have to use them? Is like if they were the only ones on your account, and then what is the point is you would never use them. So yeah, this is so these are obviously all the killers that are on the in the game, including the new Chucky. So without further ado, I think we should just get right into it. Now, first off, we're gonna go in chronological order since everyone has been added. So first of all is Trapper. Now, obviously, it's the very first killer that you use in the game, and I'm gonna be honest, it's a meh for me. He's a good killer. Well, he's an okay killer. But he is really basic. He is essentially just Michael Myers. Like, Michael Myers is basically just Trapper. There's a few good cosmetics for Trapper, like the Naughty Bear one, but Trapper is very basic. He's not. What's the point? Because I do think he's okay. He's not there yet. I have a couple that are there. He's not there, but Trapper is a bit of a meh. He is a bit basic. Now, Wraith. He's usable. He's not very good, but he's not meh. His invisibility thing is good, and if if there's a perk where you're actually able to if there was a perk where he's undetectable, that is a great perk, because then he would mean if you match that with the invisibility, then that's basically just you're basically made him broken. So if we keep him there, I think Wraith is very good, and obviously the cosmetics that are for him are very good as well. I do think he's really underused, but when I first started playing, I used to main him, but yeah, I do think it's actually really good. Now, Hillbilly, I would I'd put him in usable because he's good. The chainsaw thing is really good because it gets you a far pace and you can still actually kill someone. So I think that's a very good mechanic. And he's also quite fast. And he's all right. I think the idea of the characters were definitely there. There's not much really other to say than that, but if I was to compare with the Cannibal or Leatherface, I'd put him there as well, because why am I stuttering today? Right, Hillbilly was based off the Leatherface because at the time they couldn't get the licensing for Leatherface, but then they added Leatherface. I think Leatherface should have been a legendary outfit for him. And as much as he has a hammer, yet he has a slasher thing, I do think he should have been a cosmetic for Hillbilly. But anyway, yeah, I'd put them two there, and So, Nurse. Now, there's two ways to go around this. I'm going to go with the second one. So, Nurse is obviously someone that you just automatically use. However, if you use Nurse, at the very beginning, that is where you would put her in usable. However, if you actually can utilize that killer and you main her, she is broken beyond belief. I've gone against both. So I've went against Nurse. I've also gone against I've gone against a first time Nurse killer. I didn't die once. Nobody did, because she's really difficult. It's really difficult to main her. I tried. I didn't. I failed. But I have a friend who can main a Nurse, and she is broken beyond belief. And I don't think it's very difficult to use it to her best of ability. There's no doubt about that. However, once you do, you've won every game. Yeah, I do think she's a very good killer, but it depends on which aspect. So overall, for experienced players, broken. For beginners, usable. So I'll put her in very good, like, because it's in between. Very, very good. Huntress. When I first started playing, I mained Huntress. And to be fair, as much as I main Chucky now, he's best killer, she's a close second. No, she's definitely second. I like aim with hatchets, amazing. The launch attack, great. And like I hate the lullaby thing. I hate it, but it works. I do think she's a very good killer. I would argue broken. She's usable to me. I mean, right now I might as well do this now. Chucky's broken to me. I understand because he's a new killer. A lot of people will find him are like quite unusable. To me, it came like it was instantly. I thought it was incredibly useful to have Chucky. I do think the third person probably helped because I'm good at being a survivor. But I do think, the thing is, the reason I went to Huntress, I hated the first person thing, and due to how slow some of them are, which is why I put Trapper there as well. I think Chucky in third person, and you can actually see where they're going, is a better thing to do. But yeah, it also depends on what map, because he kind of blends in with some of the maps, like the Soul one and Rotten Fields. That's really bad. Okay, yeah, Hag. I'm sorry, but she's now. When I first started, she was really, at this point she was what's the point, but she's gotten a bit better then. So I'll put her in meh. She's definitely one. She's definitely one that you'd be like, do I have to use her? Yeah. So she has this hex thing where if you plant one and then someone walks in it, you can immediately teleport there. That's useful. However, it's really slow by the time they can run away. So I don't think that's great. Her perks is not something to rave about. It's not that great. I just don't think Hag is like. A lot of people think that like the basic killers are that not that great. And to be fair, like you've got all the basic ones here. So I started off as Hag because consoles only get the Hag killer. But anyway, so these are all the regular ones. I think Hag is not. She's just they really dropped the ball on this one. I feel. Yeah, I just don't think this is I don't know how you would utilize this character as well. But I'm just not too sure. Anyway, so the Doctor, again, I would have to put him there because he's very. How do I put this? The shocks. Actually, no. You know what? I need to give him a bit of credit. Doctor's good because the electricity thing's quite useful when you know how to use it. Like when they're in the right vicinity, it will actually show you where the killers are, which is useful. And when he's with perks, he's really good. So I do think it depends on how you use this character. I used to main Doctor. The two main ones I have was Chucky and Huntress. When I didn't have Chucky, I would use Doctor or Huntress. Those are the two that I would use because they are really good. I choose would I choose Doctor as my third? Yeah, probably, because I don't use Hillbilly. I didn't used to use Hillbilly. I do think he's like Wraith is good, but I do think Doctor has a good the slasher attack's really useful. It is like a Huntress, the launch attack as well, and the shock therapy stuff is quite useful as well. But it does, again, this is another thing, it depends on what map you're on. Because, when it comes to, say, my Ear of Crows and, Haddonfield, it depends. But I do think he's not meh, he's definitely there. Now, okay, I love Michael Myers. I think it's the greatest hero thing, but I'm sorry, he has to go there. He is really basic. He's not that he hasn't had a good update since he came out. He's just not all that. I do think they could have had more with him. I mean, they've got the music there. I've just noticed it's like a ladder. But yeah, I do think he hasn't been updated in a while. He is very basic. He is basically just a licensed version of Trapper. But I do think Michael Myers, they could do a lot more with this character. That is for sure. Yeah, so if, I don't know what else other people would think, but I would. That's just me. That's just me. Okay. Okay. Now you may be wondering, wow, he has the like dream thing. That's cool. Yes, that is cool. Do not get me wrong. However, I know a few other killers that can do the exact same thing. He is not all that. I do think the dream, escaping from the dream, is incredibly easy as a survivor. I also think the being able to detect it going straight to generators is quite cool. However, so can the Knight, so can Wesker, and other killers can do it, and so can what's his name, Cenobite. So yeah, I have to put him there. He's not that great, but anyway, Pig, yeah, Pig. Oh, this is difficult. It is. I love the Saw movies, but I have to put her there as well. She is like what's the word I'm looking for? Basic again. Good killer. Don't get me wrong, and I think the cosmetics for the killer is very good as well. The map is okay. I think the way that the hooks are arranged are awful. So if you're playing as the killer, you're gonna have a rough time. But I do think it is, again, just like Michael Myers. She has had a few good updates, that's for sure. She's had a few bit better. But I do think that she's just, she is a bit better. I rate her over Michael, that's for sure. Because she's got a bit more cosmetics. And the bear traps thing is actually really good as well. Because I think that obviously play a good role in how the character functions as well. So I think that's really, really good. Next, Clown. Okay. I actually recently only played with this killer. I don't like him. I don't have this killer. I do want him though, because his Mori is really weird. Actually, I should really start basing them off the Mori. Right. The Mori for Huntress. I should just go this. This is really basic. Literally uses his claws to kill someone. Just basically the movies. Trapper just uses his machete. It's an abstract Mori. It's weird. Weird, basic. It's weird because he licks his finger. Then this is cool and interesting because he uses his electrical powers. Chainsaw, basically just beats them. Huntress, interesting and very what's the word I'm looking for? Brutal. Basic, just strangles them, and then he's brutal. I don't know what it is. I think it's like a firecracker in the back, and then like a few knife shots to the neck. That's brutal. So all of their Moris are very creepy. But anyway, yeah. So Clown, he has an ability where he throws like these balloons where you can't see, so it's easier for him to be able to actually kill you, which sounds interesting. However, it is not that fun to go up against at all. It's quite irritating. But I'd like to see how this character works in other I'd like to use this character a bit more, and I'd like to see how this works out. The Spirit. You know what? Yeah. I'm putting her in very good. I haven't used her. I don't have this killer, but I've gone against her. She's basically the Onroy, except she's just really, really she's fast. She's got a sword that reaches the sword's basically her height. It's absolutely, yeah. She's not nice. It's like Nurse. She's not that cool to go out. If she's basic, like first time person playing, not that bad. When you go against a pro, you've lost. There's no denying that. Yeah, she's okay. And I do think that's she's not that bad. Legion. the advert for this killer was so good. I think this was a really good, really well done. I have to put him in usable. Yeah, he's basic. He's got the knife, but he's so, oh my god, he's really speedy. My guy is Speedy Gonzalez. Like when I went up against him a few times, and then there's actually a few games where I've actually I just hid in a corner and he didn't find me. I think that's funny. No, once he spots you, he goes yacht yeet. Like, he's so fast, it's irritating on so many levels. If you want to get this killer, I highly recommend it. And he also has a cosmetic called Hunk, which is a legendary outfit from the Project W. I thought that was a part of the Project W bundle. FYI, it is not. I was very disappointed about that. But I highly recommend Legion. I'll put him there. Actually, if I'm gonna rank these, I'll put him there, him there. Yeah, actually, I've just realized I can do this. So yeah, Chucky there. This is fine. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I'd put him there. Put him there. Yeah. That's perfect. Oh, and actually, I've pick over Michael. I can't believe I have to do that to Michael, like, of all people. Anyway, then we've got the plague. No, not there. Meh. Hits you with a, what's it called, like a chalice type thing that hangs from her hand. I think that's kind of cool, but she's also a very annoying character as well. I personally would not get her. She is quite annoying though because of the like puking thing, and you have to get it is good. It is a very good it is a good cosmetic. However, I would not use her. She's got a few good skins. She's got okay perks. She's not all that. But I wouldn't. She's definitely above Hag. She is she's a better version of the Hag. I would say that. Like, if I had to choose between the Hag or the Plague, I would choose Plague. However, I wouldn't actually get her myself. So, but that obviously, yeah. Okay, you can call me biased here, but yeah, I was gonna put him there. He's not that broken, but like, I call me biased, but I love the ghost face. Cosmetics are so good. The perks are very similar to Legion. Honestly think I'm glad that they've got Ghostface as a separate like killer. But if they were really to do this, I think like Ghostface would have been a good cosmetic for a Legion. So yeah, but he's a very speedy one like Legion. And he has an ability where he goes undetectable like Legion. And he's got my favorite cosmetic of the killer is the classic robe because it's like original and from the first Scream. I just love that. But I do think he's a very good killer. Like if you were a beginner, I know a friend who just who started and got Ghostface, and I have not won. The undetectability thing will scare you. It will. Like, mark my words, it will scare you as well. So yeah, I do think if you get Ghostface. If you can, get Ghostface. Again, call me biased, but I like Stranger Things. No, the portal ability is where it sold me. The portal ability is broken beyond belief. Very much like a, what do you call it? And you don't actually have to be a pro. You don't have to be a pro to utilize this character. It's so. I hate going up against and going through the playing the Demogorgon on the map for what do you call it, on the Stranger Things maps are like even worse because you can't hear like the Demogorgon, which is really rough. But I do think I like the whole bundle, but if I just got the Demogorgon by himself, and the perks are really good as well because they actually like evolve his abilities, which I think is very good as well. So honestly, I really recommend getting a Demogorgon and possibly the whole bundle. Oni. I I hate going up against Oni, because, like, I think it's with the Blood Fury. Is it, like, with the Blood Fury ability, he goes yacht, yacht, yeet. Like, it's one shot. Oh, wait, no, that's just with the Iridescent Amulet or Shards? No, Iridescent Shards are currency. But no, he's definitely a very, he's not a nice one to go up against. He's very big, but his cosmetics are really good. I like his cosmetics. Oni is very. People say he's okay. I don't know. I disagree. Oni is very good. I mean, obviously his cosmetics are very good as well. But his perks again evolve his abilities, which I think is just amazing, and yeah. Okay, so there's a couple of killers that I have that are okay, but yeah, okay. There's some that are okay, so I'm just gonna quickly go through them. Artist, meh. So then we'll go twins. What's the point? Okay, yes, the Victor, very useful. Running around. However, I'd rate him over. Rate them over the what's his name, Freddy. However, that is the only thing they're good for. But like the baby thing is the only thing that they're good for. Like the abilities is just not there. But like yeah, I don't think twins is that useful. Even the cosmetic, even the perks are not even that good. Cosmetics are just as bad. But if you give Victor a little top hat, then we can start talking. Yeah, Death Slinger. Yeah, very good. Well, actually usable because that harpoon thing is broken beyond belief. And then, yeah, Skull Merchant, meh. Singularity, yeah, that. Very good. Knight, there. Okay, so I'll explain them very briefly. Artist, basically, is Trapper with a bigger, knife. Or with a bigger sword. With a bigger sword. Is basically that. Skull Merchant, actually, you know what? I'll put her in usable because the drone thing's useful because then it will show you where they are. So I do think she's actually quite useful. Singularity is what's the other one I was talking about? Why is there so many killers? Oh my god, why is there so many? Oh god, where I'm trying to think of who that it was. Oh, I don't remember. But there's another one that the sticky thing to the back does the exact same thing as another thing I'm trying to think of. Oh, I hate the dredge so much. I hate them. I hate them. So there's a cosmetic called Baby Dolls or Dolls or something so it's basically the dredge is made up of a load of dolls. That is creepy on its own. And then the Nightfall cosmetic is terrifying, even when you're playing as the killer. So I played against the Dredge for the first time, and I actually got jump scared so hard I jumped out of my chair, and I had to breathe for a minute. It was an honest mistake, because I was playing with my friend, and he was the killer, so we played customs. And what happened was he was trying to look for me. I went one way, he went the other, and we clashed in with each other. And then just seeing this spider head right over my head is incredibly terrifying. It's awful. And yeah, oh my god, I hated it. Xenomorph. Very good, actually. No, he's not that good. But okay, he's usable. I'll put Dredge usable because he's okay. But yeah, now we'll get to the interesting stuff. Pyramid Head. Recently, just played with him. Played against him with his special ability. That is not fun. Being stuck in barbed wire is not fun. I can assure you of that. Yeah, but I do think, and then the caging ability is very good. The perks, you equip him with the perks, he's basically unkillable. I do think Pyramid Head's a very good addition, and his cosmetics are very limited. However, they are still very good. Now, here we got to the interesting one. Trickster, not interesting. I'm sorry. He's just okay. He is Huntress, just with I haven't used Trickster. I've gone against him. He is Huntress, but I would go with Huntress rather than him. The ninja stars are the hit fire for the ninja stars are awful because one of them goes to Narni, the other one actually goes to your target. It's a 50-50 shot, but when it comes to Huntress, 75% easy. But yeah. Oh, look at that! Wouldn't you look at that? Well, everyone else here goes up there, and I will explain why. Okie day. Right. Blight, with that, he has an attack ability which makes you vault over stuff, which is very broken, and I think like that's like he's broken because of his abilities and like that. He's very speedy Gonzalez. His hit fire rate is very good, and he has ability where like he can see but when he has his perks, it's you've lost again. When you have a perks, you've lost. Nemesis, that he whips you, gets a virus, you have to go up against zombies. And I didn't know Nemesis could actually kill the zombies as well, which I thought was kind of rude. But anyway, yes, and then the Onroy, terrifying beyond belief. The eye thing, the crawling out the TV, the fact that you can get possessed and then she just appears right behind you. I hate it. I hate her. Now, I used to think I hated going up against Albert Wesker. Dredge is my new one. Albert Wesker is very breaking pallets, incredible, and then like breaking walls, very quick, and the fact that he can reach so hard and like hit you and grab you. I think that's. I don't have Mastermind. I want him so badly because I feel if I used him, I'd win. I know I would because he's so easy to use. And then, yeah, the Cenobite. Oh, my God. Recently, I went up against him a few times. I can't say I've had a great experience with either time. The Cenobite is very, the box thing is very, I think that's cool because it bases off the movie. But then that chains ability, when you have to remove from chains and then he can literally chain you. Like, if he can hit a chain towards you, you've lost. It's ridiculous. I do think I want Cenobite, and his cosmetics are so good as well, and so cheap. The Chatterer, I think, is a very good concept as well. Yeah. So there is the wish list, folks. No, not wish list. Oh my God, that was the thing I was doing yesterday. Okay, here is the tier list. And everyone that is in Broken, I recommend you go and get. Unfortunately, none of them are free. Yeah, I do recommend you go and get all of these, very good killers. And I still think it's a very good game. Very good game. And thank you to my friend for introducing it to me, as I had my doubts. I wasn't that excited to play this game, but it's not that scary, and it's a really good game. So without further ado, everyone, I hope you all have a great day, and if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and comment what else you would like to see on the channel. So without further ado, I will see you all in the next one. I hope you all have a great day. Bye!